I'm Jesse Thorn. I'm the host of an NPR show called Bullseye and the owner of a podcast network called MaximumFun.org. We started podcasting The Sound of Young America, which was the forerunner to Bullseye, at the end of 2004. I think December 2004, January 2005. I thought, if I could get 100 people maybe to listen to this way, at 200 people, it would be worth the extra 90 minutes for me to make it into a podcast, because I was already recording it. And I remember the breaking point, or the tipping point, was when someone made a free script that you could put into an FTP directory. So if you uploaded an MP3 file to there, it would automatically generate an RSS feed. And I did not know how to generate an RSS feed, so that was like the essential thing. That was the thing standing between me being a radio broadcaster and a podcaster. The fact that I'm an independent media businessman is because no one was interested in co-opting me. And I think that may still be the case. The internet gives us an opportunity to make something that we really believe in and find a way to build a business out of it. And that's not for everyone, but I think for an increasing number of people who want to make media, that's the way to do it. The mobile app world will continue to develop, and Apple's podcasting app will turn into something. Programs like Downcast and Stitcher and the folks at SoundCloud and so on and so forth. There will be some shaking out, but all of those people are essentially pursuing something that is the good parts of podcasting, which is to say you get to listen to stuff that you love rather than stuff that you'll tolerate, with the good parts of radio, which is to say you reach, you turn the knob, it's there. You don't like it, there's 4 other buttons, right? This station, this pre-programmed station, that pre-programmed station, that one. Something like Pandora for podcasts. I mean, you could argue that Stitcher is already Pandora for podcasts in a literal sense. But what you really want for this kind of audio is you want something that will make it really easy for everyone to listen when they're on the go. That specifically means in cars. I think it just has to get simpler. It has to be brain dead easy. And right now there's too much connect this cable to this, connect that cable to this, download this on your computer. It's not impossible. I mean, like, my dad could figure it out, but he chooses not to because he knows it's a hassle. And so the point is to get from there to what you have on the radio. Just reach that knob, turn it, it's on. Whatever way you can take to really mean something to someone, then there are opportunities to make money, and people love to support things that they really care about. You have to really impact their lives, because otherwise you're just part of the noise. What it's about is creating something that means enough to you that you're willing to go through some hardship to sustain it. And to create something that means enough to your audience that they are willing to support it, even if it's in a way that is surprising. Even if it's backing a Kickstarter or buying a ticket to a cruise rather than subscribing to a newspaper. If you can bring those two things together, this is a new world. I mean, when I got out of college, I applied for 1,000 jobs and didn't get any of them. I mean, literally did not get an interview. It was horrible. I ended up working as my dad's secretary, and I'm a terrible secretary. My dad is a terrible boss. Even if he wasn't my dad, he would be a terrible boss. And I was just absolutely miserable. But what I realized is, well, I just like doing this radio show. I'll just keep doing this radio show and see if I can make it work.